Hi, I'm Terri Leask. You might know me as Terri Malcolmson, my maiden name, or Terri Laura, my business name as well. And I'm here to speak to you about the Winter Bonfire Gloves that are included in this year's Shetland Wool Week Annual 2021. So there's a few things I want to tell you about these gloves, and most of the design choices I made were for practical reasons and some for just visual reasons as well. To begin with, these gloves are designed on a men's hand, kind of a men's size, these ones. There's 3 sizes available in the annual, and these are the medium size. So if you're having a look at how they fit on me, these are a medium size. You can also get the large and the extra large in the annual as well. And they're really easy to follow too. I wanted to note, just as while you're deciding which size to make, you would want to measure the circumference of the hand rather than the width of a handprint shape. You'd be surprised how fleshy a hand can be even though it looks quite flat, so always measure the circumference, and that's noted in the pattern too. So let's start off with the practical things that I included in this pattern. First, we have the 3/4 fingers. Now you can get the full fingers as well in the pattern, but the 3/4 is what I was kind of thinking about when I was making these, so I'll just show you. I thought this would be a really good thing for the working hands that I was considering when I was putting these together. So when I'm doing anything, if I need to take my gloves off to do it, they very rarely go back on. So I thought these 3/4 fingers would really help with being able to use your grip. You can still kind of do things without having to take the gloves completely off, and I just found that they stay on a lot longer if I have these 3/4 fingers. But if you're more of a full finger person, this version is also available in the annual as part of the pattern, so it really depends on personal choice. As well as the finger length, practical things include the palm of a glove, which you will notice this is kind of the norm as far as gloves go. They need to be quite practical as they're a working garment. We've got the smaller motif used on the palm. That just means that the forward and back of the colours makes a denser fabric, and it means it doesn't get worn out so fast. So that's why we've got a smaller motif on the palm. And also the colours included are quite dark, quite a mixed colour in here as well. It's quite changeable in there, and that's really just to hide the dirt. You'll notice that all of my gloves have got dark cuffs and dark fingers to hide any dirt that gets on them while you're wearing them. And if you're choosing your own colours, I would really recommend going for dark cuffs and dark fingers, or just a really mixed colour that's got a few different things in it that dirt can hide in there as well. Otherwise, I liked these colours when they were put together. They reminded me of the bonfire, or just fires in general. Here in Shetland, I don't know if you can hear how windy it is here today, but a horrible day like this means the fire goes on, so this gives me a nice warm cozy feel for the gloves. And also the star motif that I have here is always a favourite, so you can't really go wrong with the star motif. And I also added these extra borders around the motif, and that's what I've used on here as well, so you can see there's a bit of matching going on. It's a kind of a chain, kind of a rough, coarse, nearly a masculine look, I thought, for the palm section. And otherwise, these are nice and roomy. Like I said, they're for a men's size, and you have different colour options. I really loved how they turned out in the annual. So in the 2021 annual, the pictures are just gorgeous. You can see here. I was just so delighted when I saw these, at how the pictures turned out. So, and another thing is, when I got the gloves back, I took them out the bag and sand just fell on the table. So that's a really good sign of a good photo shoot, is when you can tell where they've been. So thank you to Wool Week for organising that, for including these in the annual, and I hope you enjoy making them. Please tag me in anything that you make. I love to see progress pictures and completed pictures, and just enjoy.